and
Hello.
we have audio this time around. As you could see, as of the last episode, we did some work, made some progress, and now we have this giant area. Okay. Can't really see much of it because it's not fully fenced in right now. But yeah, okay, so we got our house up here. We'll start over here, I guess, since we're up here. So we have herbalist hut and a kitchen, resource storage, food shed, wood thingy, blacksmith, our house, a well, sewing hut, workshop, and another house over there. So as you could probably tell, I left it open over there and it's flatter. That is because I'm building a stable inside of here. I was debating on whether or not to do it outside of the fenced-in area, but it's pretty big. I don't need this much room for myself, so I'm gonna, fence it in with, another fence. But I'm gonna put a stable or two in here for my horses that I'm gonna get. Pretty sure we're the only ones that use horses, so I don't see a need in putting them anywhere else for them PCs. I'm putting another house here because eventually, my descendants and everything, I might have, eventually try to fit another house in here. But for now, if I need to, I can just get rid of it. Put a house up here behind somewhere. But I was trying to, trying not to get rid of the moose and the deer that are around. That's why I'm fencing in. Hopefully that won't scare them away. I did notice that over here, I started building and there were moose over here. Or over here. No, over here. There were moose over here in the farmish area. And this, yeah, I didn't kill any. They left. I think it's because I got too close. So yeah, I'm hoping that these ones don't leave because I do like seeing wildlife. But there's no guarantee in that one. I'm gonna try to, if I can, build it up over here. Hopefully the fenced in area will make them see that, be friendly. Please don't leave me. Anyhow, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I need a drink. Eventually we're gonna get our house painted up and everyone else is painted up. I'm gonna do I don't know, different designs. Maybe even rainbow it up with designs. I'm gonna let you know if I do get interrupted. That will be because of my niece or my grandma. But I will try. I like the little fencing that's coming off here. Kind of like blocking it in a sense, telling them. Anyhow, how much wood do we got? Thinking about making up some more planks. We're getting a little low on wood. I'm hoping, hoping, they start getting more wood in here soon. And I have them working like crazy. Trying to get as much resources as possible. I could diet down and have them work on getting more money than resources. but you know, more resources means we're able to do stuff. Hopefully, you know, doing that will got it semi-blacked in. Not gonna use all the planks, gonna need them for other stuff. What we got? We don't have the next one for this, so I'm just gonna build it. It doesn't require like the big materials that we're trying to get. Besides some wood. But yeah. 6-inch straw. I'll eventually get these resources back when it gets upgraded, but for now it's just gonna be level 1. I could get the kitchen made. I wouldn't mind the kitchen being made. Now I do like to bring stuff near me. My house, because as you know, it's probably where I'm gonna spend most of the time. And to make dab, you need a barn. I don't mind running over there and getting it. I don't want to put a barn in here. It's no point. But I do want to have the kitchen. So debating on whether or not putting it over there, but I couldn't find a spot. So it's right here. For now. And I'm not putting dab in that because that'll be upgraded to stone eventually. It'd be nice if you could, I guess, you know, add some dab to the straw. I don't know what to do with all the other trees, but for now I guess they're just gonna be stumps. You know, I'm gonna move this because it is a big tree and it's right in front of that one. I do like the tree in front of the herbalist hut. For now, we're just gonna put all this stuff away. Whoops. These and these. Any more coin? I don't think so. Nope. Slack it. Oh wait. Okay. So we're having people make arrows with sticks and feathers because they're pretty easy to make and get. I should have collected up a bunch of them so far. There's no point in using the stone because stone arrows cost plus 2 stone and they're worth 3. But so are the bolts, but they don't cost the stone. I'm gonna make, I think this would be 240, 220. It's 240, 20. Yeah. Not a crap ton because they can go through more than that. Sell that within a day. Sometimes even more than that in a day. How many bolts we got? Not copper. We have, oh, okay. I was gonna possibly go into the mine. Hold on. I got 1 freaking bronze. They are going through the mine like crazy. So I'm gonna forge it up. Get a few more bronze pickaxes so we don't run out. I have a good amount of axes. But we only have 1 person working on that, so that's why they're not going through like crazy. I am having them collect tin and copper, so I don't necessarily have to do it as often. But they're also collecting stone. need to have him start collecting limestone here soon. Oh yeah, and they're also collecting a little bit of iron, I think. It's funny. My headset, I have it set to a certain setting because that's to my left. I can only hear that coming up from my left one. It's pretty cool. Okay. Bronze tools. A few more pickaxes because I go through these like crazy. I don't think I can make iron yet. I need money. Tis fine, tis fine. What are y'all low on? Let's have you guys went through that axe or that pickaxe already. I think the excavation shed took it. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I made more. Okay. Excavation shed, what are you doing? 177 still. What are you guys on? How many do we have? Tell me. What stone we got? I don't think we got nearly enough. 500. We could start cutting it down on the stone. Excavation shed. Start cutting it down. Maybe 40? Pick it up with that limestone. You know what? We're gonna cut it all the way down. And have them only get limestone. We need limestone, to start upgrading houses, and we're getting a fair amount of stone in. How much wood do we got? Firewood is slowly going down because I'm not having them creating it as much. Only 81. Hunter, what are you doing? You are getting feathers. You know what? I don't think we're gonna be making enough money off these bolts. So I'm gonna strictly go to leather. Oh my gosh. Barely anything. Okay. Extraction. Not gonna have you get sticks anymore. Get logs. Okay. I hear my niece yelling, or whistling, or screaming, or something. I don't think there's anything that respawned yet. Yeah, no. It's fine. Maybe I'll go collect some clay. I do have that brown shovel. And it is a pretty good durability. What's The eyes next to this. Interesting. Anyhow, yeah, we're gonna go collect some clay. Because clay and straw makes daub. We do need to daub up some stuff. Send some stuff. Doesn't have a tier 3 or a tier 2. And we're gonna need it for our animal things eventually. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna need to start chopping down some trees where I wanna have the animals. I'm able to see a little better in the snow. So this is probably around when I'm gonna wanna do it. In the winter. I like how the snow falls off like that. Very cool. I don't know if I'm gonna need a resource storage near it or not. I think that one might be close enough to that in order to do the animals. Got the shovel. It's time. Wait, we do have some skills. Oh, wrong level. They have 5 points. Let's see. Mining, digging, don't care. Don't care about faster cutting trees or stamina. Okay, it's a chance to find additional resources. Slower durability loss. Chance to find extra items when digging up clay. Wouldn't mind at least one in those. I do like the durability pickaxes. I wonder if this counts for me too. I don't think so though. I'll put our last point in that, I guess. And you can find stuff in these clay pits, besides just clay. Sometimes you can dig up cool stuff, money, random stuff. I don't know why. I think it's like in a sense, it's a way of, saying that people dropped stuff in the clay. I found an iron shovel. Well, isn't that something? Out of everything, an iron shovel? I don't know if you get extra clay too. Might. Thinking about maybe having this clay area also with the animals. I'm not gonna put the people in the clay. Be kind of weird and hard to build on. Probably gonna build a fence around it and either have this clay pit or try to build some animal things to it, because right next to us is I'm gonna be building the animals houses on this one. I could build like a little bridge crossing, and you know, this little clay area. It's probably gonna be for the animals. Maybe the pigs. 'Cause I know an iron bolt. I know, I'm not even having you collect clay, but because, it's an animation. Just smash things. Because it's an animation, they're not actually doing it. It's just for, you know, saying that they're working. I think that's all the clay. Yeah, but any area that looks like this, it's usually clay. Like pits like that. There's not much. There's probably clay right here. Other than that, there's not really any clay nearby. I put this here because I do plan on having more houses go out that way. Or maybe another tavern facing 800, dang. Part of that, because I'm gonna have a tavern right here in this, in between these two. You know, a big tavern with, you know, chairs and everything like that. And sitting areas for everyone, and, you know, a little chill area for them to blow off some steam. Did I deposit it? I did not. Dropped off the shovels though. It's 80's not bad. I can always have them collect clay, but I don't really need them to right now. Eventually I'm gonna get those trees and, you know, go further out on this because it's the farm area, so it's gonna be pretty big. You know, I might have other places with farm land, but this can be the main area. I'm gonna create some daub. Might as well create all of it. I don't need the clay much right now. Or anything else. I'm gonna get our hammer out. One of our hammers. Yeah, this works. Equip it. And go back and figure out what needed dub on it. I think it was the kitchen. I wonder how far that resource storage reaches. This far corner? How far? Around right here. Okay. I know this is the highest tier for the kitchen, so I'm dabbing it up. It's gonna be the same for the tavern. There's only one tier of tavern. How much we got so far? That is looking pretty good. Okay. I don't think I have been making any planks. I shouldn't be doing this. It's a waste of resources. But I want this fence done. Eventually we're gonna have a fence around the whole village. But for now, what are we dealing with? Do I have any money? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a lot. And requirements. Most likely gonna have an orchard in the middle. So I'm probably gonna want to get that shovel out and decide. I'll do that later actually. How are we doing on food? Shouldn't have gone through the mushroom soup, hopefully. Okay, we got 52 left. Now, honeycomb's pretty cool because it doesn't go bad. It gives them food and water. It's obviously not a lot as much as the other ones. I don't think there's anything you can make with honeycomb besides, like, alcohol. Yeah. An hour and a half. I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm gonna wait maybe a few more winter in-game days. Or I might just go to sleep. Is there anything I need to do? Journal-wise. Let's see. Ordered. Don't think these ones expire. I think these ones do. Honestly, I don't care. I don't mind making it spring. No, we're doing it. Going to spring. We spent almost half a season. Besides feeling like a few quests, I don't really care. Yay! Going to spring. Goes counterclockwise. Neighborn. Dobbin Swallow, their husband and wife. Congratulations. I like how that tells us now. Hood, congratulations. You made it through your first year. For sure, you already understand the basics of the game. If you don't want more tutorials or want to disable part of the HUD for more immersive gameplay, you can just adjust all these things in the settings. Okay. Before we end the video, we're gonna take off some of these clothes. I'll keep the pants on until we... Alright, well, this was episode 51. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to consider giving it a thumbs up and that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Okay, and we got taxes. Yep. And I'll see you guys in part 52. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.